to boo and back like I never left. And Allah is still with us because He never left. My name is Brother Hassan, but you can call me YouTube. YouTube, what do you do? What do you do? Hey, bruh, we got the continuation. Continue, man, bro. We got the last day of the draft. You know what I'm saying? Round 3. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. Bismillah. Oh, my bad.
2020 with the 65th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft.
What do we
The
got?
Arizona Cardinals select
Next.
Carson Beck, quarterback, Miami.
Oh, what?
Bro.
Carson Beck? What? The Arizona get Carson, bro? Hey, bro. He went. Yo, Carson is cold, bro. Hey, them boys went all the way to the championship game, but they lost.
Oh, Yammer.
All right, this was kind of a gutsy pick here, don't you say, from an Arizona perspective? More of a why not? Let's see what you got.
So Bucky talked about this yesterday, and I want to get
Bro,
your opinion
to
on
the
it,
Arizona?
You have to kind of watch players, quarterbacks. We talked about with Fernando Mendoza.
Wait, how come we didn't get him? Dallas, bro, we don't need him on the Bengals, bro.
So go back and watch some Cal tape. How do they do from one place to the next place?
Yo,
Carson Beck.
we don't really need him, bro.
All the rage before 2024. Georgia had a disappointing Georgia, junior season. Went to Miami and played substantially better. Seemed more grown up. Seemed like he matured. When you see that as an evaluator, what do you do with things like that?
Oh, look, I really like it and I love it because he went to a new environment.
And wait, don't the Cardinals already got this thing? I love Jeremiah. Now they got all the they got all the young players.
In Miami, he had to go out there and learn how to be a leader amongst a bunch of dogs. They won't just get him in one spot and anoint him the captain without him showing them that he had that competitive part to his game. I like that. I like the fact that he played it. Remember, in the SEC championship to the Ben Harrison.
You know about Carson,
NFC West champs.
Who the blokes?
Hey,
Who the
on
Broncos
behalf
gets?
of the Super Bowl 50 champions and the best owners in football, the Penner family, with the 66th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Tyler Onyedum, D-tackle, Texas A&M.
Eminem Aggies. Hey, bro, you from Texas? Tyler who?
You like him? Why?
Yeah, big fan. Well, so he's kind of one of these hybrid interior defenders who I think fits well in an old school odd front because he's
from Texas.
But he's a very athletic tackle. He knows how to use his hands well. He knows how to disengage from blocks. He's just a player that I think you can throw into multiple alignments. You can throw in 4-eye, 5-3 techniques. I probably wouldn't throw him one. But Onyedum is just a player that I feel like really understands how to beat bounce. That makes it.
NFL Draft.
Who does the Raiders?
The Raiders select Kieran Crawford, defensive end, Auburn. Welcome to the Raiders.
Hey, bro.
Trying to help out this defense. You can see some of the numbers there. Third team All SEC a couple of years ago. Is at Arkansas.
He's still in the developmental phases. And he's a former basketball player. The basketball athleticism is absolutely there. And I talked to a member of their staff, their personnel staff, who used to be in the NFL, and for Crawford than anyone expects because all the traits are there.
You better block for many dozer.
He's still learning. When it comes together, it's gonna.
Grandma, so happy, bro.
Very, very quickly.
What does the Phillies get again?
With the 68th pick of the 2026 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Markel Bell, tackle from Miami.
Bro, from
Here we go, big fella. 6'9", 346.
Yeah, it gets guys blocked. So it won't always look like anytime you're dealing with a 6'9".
My God! Look at this man! Oh my God! Bro, this ain't no man, bro! Bro! Freaking Bengals! What happened to this guy? Where can we get him? Tackle? Oh my God, bro! Bro, the freaking Philadelphia Eagles don't need something like these.
tackle. It's not always going to be pretty because it's such a high center of gravity. They don't change direction as quickly. Sometimes you have those smaller rushers who can bend and get around them, and it's harder to get down there and redirect. But for the most part, the more you watch, sometimes you can't get involved in the aesthetics with an offensive tackle. Sometimes you just, when you're looking times to the running back,
look how big that man is, bro.
Like, is this not on this game?
Rosa. The Chicago Bears select Sam Rosa.
Sam Rosa. From where?
Sam Roush. Wide tight end, body beautiful. This is the way you want your wide tight ends to look, just minus the 30 3/4 inch arms. It just doesn't make sense on his body type. You can't even really tell. He's got very short arms for being 6'6", but he is a really good run blocker at the point of attack. I know we'll show him making some catches, but the reason he's being drafted here by the Bears and the reason he's going to be a long time starter, at least when you're going to 12, you'll see it right here. Yeah. When they go to 12, is that he can really get guys blocked. Like, he is terrific at the point of the attack. His hands are good all the time. He plays with a savvy. He's got dump fantasy.
Defensive end, Texas Tech.
Who does it? The 4-9s?
Bailey. This is the other guy
from
on the
the
other
Texas
side.
Raiders.
He's a menace too. Skinny. So the one thing that kind of stands out when you watch him, he looks very thin, but he is so slippery. He is so unorthodox at the top of the rush that guys just have a hard time staying connected to him, tackles, because he just can disappear his hips, can disappear his shoulders, and it's just tough because he just won't give you a static target to punch, and that's one of the things. He's got a nice little spin move. Difficult time against the run because he's only 239 pounds. So he's more of a DPR. We call it designated pass rusher. But what he does well. And that's
remember, you from Texas Raiders.
How an amazing town.
What does the Commandos
town
get?
And fans, Pittsburgh. Thank you for being a great host. Introducing our opportunity self. Nation Tag Football became an official for your female and honorees. The full sanction event 2020. A R&D receiver.
I had wide receiver.
God dang,
performer right there.
I'm sorry, man.
And good luck to all the clubs.
You took too long.
It's a hell of an intro right there for Antonio Williams, the kid out of Clemson, an all-ACC performer a couple seasons ago, and then last year.
I love it, man. I had wide receiver coaches tell me, hey, this is one to keep an eye on in the slot in terms of his ability to get open. He can play. He kind of has some gadget game to him in terms of being able to do screens and swings and bubbles and all those things. Super competitive and feisty in terms of being able to does a lot.
Draft. The Cincinnati select Takari.
Hold on. Bengals! Yes!
For the Washington Commanders.
Bengals, let's see. Chase, 125 reception, 2024-2025. Most season, okay.
With the 72nd pick.
T11.
In the 2026.
Who do we get?
Draft.
A tight end.
Bengals
No.
Takario.
Tackle.
Cornerback.
I was a fan. I don't know about you, Buck, but I don't mind the taller cornerbacks, provided they're playing in the right scheme. I think Takario Davis is an old school.
Who is he? Takari Davis. TD. Takagi. That's your name, bro. Takagi. Welcome to the Bengals. On behalf on the Bengals, I welcome you. Takagi. Cornerback. Please. Snack. Oh, please. We gonna need you, bruh. Takagi.
Cover 3, you want him to play cover 3.
Let me see that.
He's got tremendous range, as you can see here. When he's in the open field, he can really run. He tested
we gonna need all that.
Well,
we gonna need that. We gonna need that.
Open field,
yes.
He can blaze.
Takagi.
Not the greatest run defender, run supporter, but that's not why he was drafted here. He was drafted here to play outside and allow Dax Hill to move inside.
Yes, please. We gonna need that.
Yeah,
we gonna need that. You from Harvard?
Saints select Oscar Delp, tight end, Georgia.
Tight end 6?
Look, you always talk about his 5
stars. From Georgia. Georgia is cold.
Coming out of high school.
Yeah, and look, there is something too. Like later in the draft, you should always go back and check the high school rankings and just see who it is. Because look, I found that more times than not, those guys that earned all those stars, the talent is there. In this play, when we talk about the run on tight ends, we're seeing in this.
to select. It's been a really good in round
Giants get.
So this was one of those names, guys, that I was sitting here looking at Lance's big board. Buck, you've name-checked him multiple times on Mock Draft Live, just kind of throwing his name out there. They needed a wide receiver. There was some speculation maybe they could have gone in that direction in the first round. The Giants didn't. They find their guy, and they move up to going down. Look at that grab. Hello.
Look, man, he's one of my favorite wide receivers in this class, and the reason why I fell in love with him is because I think he is a true X receiver. He is a big body that can go on the perimeter. He can win those one-on-one matchups. People are talking about the speed, but what I will say is able to catch it in space, a tremendous weapon. And the thing that you're looking for, consistent over time, whether UVA and one status when he gets
field. Basketball type of player, wide receivers who have a natural talent for beating you to the 4.61 is the only reason we're seeing him in the third round and not the second.
With the 75th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Caleb Douglas, wide receiver, Texas Tech. Go Dolphins.
Texas Raiders, goddamn! We got so many players coming from Texas, bro. I love it.
Back picks here, but Caleb Douglas out of Texas Tech, another Tech guy, so that is now the third wide receiver in the last 5 selections.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to that run. So it's funny how we saw early in the second round, we saw the defensive tackles go, then we saw the tight ends begin to make their play, and now this is the mark where we can see a bunch of wide receivers and probably some DBs go. And when we think about Caleb Douglas, a guy that can stretch the field, make plays down the field, they push it. We saw a very talented.
A bit hard some couple campaigns. You can see the terrible towels starting to swirl in Pittsburgh. This one should get a loud cheer. It is pick 76. Poor family in the house for this one, firing up the crowd.
What you doing? We in the building, man. We here.
You guys are Steelers.
Man, it's an honor. It's a blessing. Draft. The Pittsburgh Steelers select Drew Aller, Penn State, quarterback. Let's go!
Quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers on line one. Anyone?
God, not quarterback developer.
Oh, that's him.
He always loves to have a young quarterback to mess with, to tinker with. And Drew Aller, polarizing prospect, but someone who has a ton of prototypical traits.
What school are you from?
McCarthy. 2 season reception that kind of dry, but
Jim Franklin no longer there. Just throw that out there too.
He showed some promise. He has the ability to make some plays, and this is one where Mike McCarthy wants to get in the lab. He wants to Madden. You throw a dart at someone who has the
Penn State, so that kind of fits the type of which has the type of mechanic. You got to absolutely
trade here. The 7th
tackle, Missouri pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. The Green Bay Packers select Chris McClellan, defensive tackle, Missouri.
Chris McClellan came over to Missouri, very active. When he went to gaps with this
NFL Draft live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
But Pats again, bro.
Indianapolis Colts select A.J. Halsey, DB out of LSU.
Okay.
Minute before.
Nice comparison.
You hear him?
Balance?
So,
safety.
Chris Ballard
made a mistake, Pats. You was too high. Made a mistake.
Covets production, ball production.
It's a safety.
A.J. Halsey has 8 interceptions and 20 passes defensed over the last 2 years as a safety. That's pretty cool. Smack you. Got great, not good instincts, great instincts. You see, that's a great example right there. He gets hands.
He ran a bunch. He has the ball in his hands. Kevin Stefanski trying to really rhythm RPO.
What hurt him was exactly what Bucky talked about. They just used him as, we're just going to dump and run. So he didn't really get to show off.
My bad.
And it's not a big who could.
With the 80th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft.
I think I don't see all this.
Wanted a vertical threat. They wanted somebody who could take the top off or who could, hit big plays. And he's explosive.
Have I seen this?
And you
because
just have to dump.
I remember seeing this guy.
But with the 80th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Jacoby Lane, wide receiver, USC.
Flock Nation, let's go!
So we just heard the Falcons take Branch, who played at USC. Lane was his teammate. Room down in Baltimore.
Talk about playing basketball when it comes to this highlight reel, littered with a bunch of big-time catches, that toughness in traffic. He makes it. Lamar Jackson. Sometimes that's with big body that you like.
And one is got hand.
Albert Regis, defensive tackle, Texas A&M.
Eminem Aggies, damn, bro. All the players are coming from Eminem Aggies and Texas Tech. Bro.
Teammate go off the
defensive tackle, yo. Of course, because we got all the big players.
He's one who plays with that. He is.
We got all the big players.
Stature, 10 PBUs at the line.
Pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Dominique Orange, nose tackle, Iowa State.
Iowa.
With the nickname.
Hey, look, he's the first-round pick based on his nickname, Big Citrus.
I like it.
Big Citrus. I wonder if he came up with that all on his own, if someone else said that for him.
Someone's got to come up with that one.
Look, if you've got acid reflux, you do not like Big Citrus. If you've got a weak, very physical, he play there against Iowa and their offense. If he needs he's just not fast.
The 8th select Chris Brazel, the 2nd wide receiver, Tennessee.
Nice, and when I think about Brazel, I'm looking for a vertical playmaker. He has that, man. He runs by, he big plays. They were able to get a receiver in the up for T.
He is, so he's got a battle against, he's a Tennessee Z. Yeah, route tree player. He's tall, he's track, adjustments quick, thrown like there. You're just not going
to. Here in Pittsburgh. Thank you, Pittsburgh fans, for being the host. And the Glen Evan slide. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. For Tampa Bay Buccaneers, select Ted Hurst. Wide receiver, Georgia.
Hey, Georgia State.
Here we go. 15th wide receiver now that we have heard their name called. Hurst is a guy that you've been talking about.
Every look at someone that he's able to
think being a tree because of his short area quickness and footwork. A lot of times, you know, he can hit the long strides when he needs to open it up, but he's really good in terms of being able to run and right here. Ooh. Look at that.
Oh, that was a lefty slam. Oh, Dang. beat that.
Slap it.
The best basketball team.
Mike, and what you?
I got with the 85th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the 6-time Super Bowl winners, soon to be 7. The Pittsburgh Steelers select Dalen Everett, defensive back, Georgia.
I like it. I mean, Cam's already calling his shot. They got a new quarterback. Drew Aller's going to lead him to a Super Bowl and everything.
They'll never come through, and IQ players. They want physical players that can tackle on the perimeter.
None of my Texas.
And overall, they got to have toughness. You can play in Pittsburgh. You got to be a fits to build. And I think he is not going to be afraid of the physicality that is
for Kirby. One of the things that stands out as a person.
26 NFL Draft. The Cleveland Browns select Austin Barber, tackle, Florida.
So this
Austin Barber, 26
manager. One of the that I remember talking. This is a guy who
Austin Barber, tackle, Florida.
Excuse me. How you doing? Were you forced to say that? I'm sorry. Were you forced? Bro.
Brown select Austin Barber.
Were you forced? I'm sorry, bro. You just said that and just walked out.
So this is about to start a run on tackle. Okay. So you're about to see that. I'm just calling it right now. Austin Barber is played left tackle at Florida. I just gave you a little nasty caliber. This actually a solid of I want future.
And Bill Kazmarek.
Again.
Right in Ohio State.
Someone explained this to me. We kept saying that this was not a great tight end class. We saw one in the first round. 7 deep tight end
I like the tight ends, and we haven't even gotten some Dro Warrior.
Who do we get again? Bengals. Who do we get?
Jacksonville Jaguars select Emmanuel Pregnon, guard from Oregon.
Bucky, I'll let you take this. You got to be happy to go get that body moving.
Oh yeah, we look. Talk about trying to change. He really got to play. Really getting the fourth ranked.
Pick in the
Little safe squat.
You see over 600 pounds.
Little safe squat. Little safe squat right there. Little safe squat.
Damn!
Oh, that's for real, though.
You don't want to piss him off.
With the
How you doing?
89th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Xavier Thomas, wide receiver, LSU. Go Bears!
So it's another wide receiver, guys, off the board. We are one away from tying the record in the first 3 rounds.
The Bears get it.
The 6th bowl.
And right now, where we're at, we talk about having.
They're getting everybody, bro.
428. They find is when we're throwing darts, and you think about that speed is going. I mean, he's going to find a way to.
It's a big deal, and he's a 4-2 special team.
Pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. The San Francisco 49ers select Kaylon Black, running back, Indiana.
She's just going to walk off again.
So this is just the third Black here in round number 3. And keep in mind, this is a guy who wasn't even...
Can be kind of run the same way. Like, you know, he's real tight hip, so you see his kind of short strides that he's got. But he is, when he gets it, he keeps them to trust San Francisco when they have a real feel for finding running backs in that system.
The Las Vegas Raiders select Trey Zoon III, guard, Texas A&M.
Eminem Aggies again.
So it's another A&M player, and we got some help for Fernando Mendoza up front. We like this?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like him fine. He played left tackle at Texas.
You want somebody like this to be blocked,
but also
excuse me, to be blocking for you, bro.
That's a position that
I don't know why the Bengals can't get that, bro.
So
Bengals, like, well, who do we get, bro?
Player inside to help protect Fernando Mendoza.
Cowboys! Yes!
All right.
Who do we get? Who does my city get?
Steelers. All right.
I'm like the Steelers. They threw that fucking way. I'm dead.
2026 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey yo, please somebody go get Grandpa, bro. Yo, Gramps.
Juan Barber.
Jay-Sean Barham.
Ooh.
So Arvell Reese is not the only linebacker turned pass rusher
He's
in
an
this
edge
draft. Also, Jay-Sean Barham from Michigan is another one. He can play off ball. He can go out. They're going to try to replicate it here with Barham.
That's good for us.
They're hoping to get some similar, you know, some pass.
That's good for us.
I don't want to say similar results. Michael Parsons, unbelievable.
Let's get it, Cowboys.
But Barham is an explosive athlete. He is a player who is just learning to rush the passer right now. He can play linebacker if you need him to.
Boy, I
think that might be where you want to start him off and pass right the ground. His athleticism and, of course, his...
The LA Rams select Keegan Charles, tackle from Missouri.
Tackle from Missouri.
He played, as you can see, he is a 42-game starter, or rather starts. Well, I shouldn't say that because splendid down needs. I think he could end up sliding inside.
Please protect Simpson for us.
With the 94th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft.
Bengals, are we going to get any other players?
Wide receiver, Louisville.
Guys, this is an explosive guy. I spent some time with Chris Bell last summer. Focus, he was anticipating.
There's some torn knees.
Man, when you look at the clips, you just see a guy that really reminds me of A.J. Brown. He is big, physical, kind of built different when you're making the ability. He just get off of me. Looking to really retool in the past.
Ain't that right? To my Pittsburgh fans, to announce Pitt, the greatest organization.
I was not supposed to say, yeah. Point is, this is another tight end, boys, off the board.
Big body tight end who can block. He's got good technique. Good blocker. He's a pretty good pass catcher too. Good three-cone time. Shows his short. Really, it's a block.
Swag on him.
Yeah,
a little swag on him.
Trying to be a little Cooper Flag-esque.
Oh yeah.
Cooper Flag-esque.
Oh, take that
range, Bucky.
Okay.
He can shoot from range.
You reach, I teach. I see it.
It doesn't necessarily have Hurst explosiveness.
Hey, look at the.
All right, now, when I said 6 time going on 6 picks time, Iowa, Big Dog, let's go.
We're going to have some video here. Wildlings look like?
Oh, yeah.
Well, this guy's a wild.
God damn, bro!
Yeah, you
Played
can
right
see
tackle.
You can see it.
Why can't we get him? God damn,
He's got the
Bengals!
big flowing red locks. He was a starting right tackle for the Joe Moore Award, winning the top offensive line in college. The NFL that's what he's used to. I think get used to playing with the hands and feet. Have to do is really get used to. Get used to playing with the hands and lower body don't quite work together all the time. But what we wants to play the area. Oh my!
There it is.
There it is.
The flow.
There it is. Wow.
It's a big man.
Draft. The Minnesota Vikings select Caleb Tiernan, tackle, Northwestern.
Good pick. Caleb Tiernan, I thought would be a second-round tackle. He's a little bit short. Might have got him here. Tackle in terms of his run block. Brian O'Neill, you won Caleb pick right here for
the second round, and for the Minnesota Vikings to be able to get him, be a long-term starter at one of
the Minnesota Vikings select
again.
Draft so far.
Who does the Bengals get? Who does the champs get?
Spent some time at Fresno too, so
Arkansas Razorbacks.
Number 1.
Julian Neal's got great size, was a great tester as well. So that's going to be something that you look at who you're dealing with here. It's John Schneider. He's got a type when it comes to cornerbacks. Came from that old Packer tree, so good downs. Julian Stamp basis.
Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Jalen Husky, defensive back from Maryland.
So we're going to, I think, here. Good balls, really looking one of the back end, fine guy.
This is a nice golf course.
Alright, so that's gonna wrap it up. On to the next one, inshallah. Peace. Assalamu alaikum.